Hey cuties, I'm Lanikia and you're watching What Happened on the Soaps. Today is Thursday, December the 8th, 2022. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to have to give this one a 7. Let's just jump right into the bold and the beautiful edition. We see Katie and Carter. So Katie and Carter are sitting down talking. And well, actually, she comes into the office and he doesn't have a shirt on. I said, "Oh yeah, because nobody can go to the bathroom and change." So anyways, she says, "Oh, I came in here to give you some files, but Justin wanted her to give us something." But she said, I guess she was looking for Justin, or Justin wanted her to give Carter something. Anyways, child. She said, "But I got an eyeful and she's liking it." And I said, "Okay then, girl." And he says, "Oh, I thought I had the place to myself. That's my bad." And so she was like, "No, no, it's fine." So they sit down and he tells her that he had a conversation with Brooke, and she was telling him about, Katie heard him defending her to Bill. And she said, "Yeah." She said, "I heard you tell him that my happiness was, you were going to be in charge of my happiness, or my happiness is something that you'll be looking after." And he said, "Yeah, I hope that was okay." And she was like, "Yes." So they continue to talk, and she says that, she's been with Bill a while, but she said at the end of the day, she feels silly because, how's she gonna marry a man and have a baby by a man that's in love with her sister? And she was like, "Brooke, Brooke, 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 Brooke. They're always in love with Brooke. Can I find one man that has or wants nothing to do with my sister Brooke?" And he was like, "Hello." And hello, 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 hello. But anyways, he was like, "Hello, I'm sitting right here." And he says, "I admire Brooke and everything, but I don't want her like that. You're the only Logan woman that I want." I said, "Okay, Katie, you don't messed around and got yourself a man." But anyways, so they continue to talk and everything, and he just tells her, I want to get to know you more. And she says, "Well, okay." And so the next thing I know, child, they're kissing, and I said, "Oh, well, I guess y'all gonna get to know each other really well." And so, they're not worried about Bill because Bill had his chance. Katie's like this. He had his chance. He was in love with my sister. I'm not going to continue to be second best. And you're single. I'm single. So why this single man and this single woman can't be with each other, Bill? Now, Bill over here, and Liam's coming in because he's talking about a contract or something that I got to work on. And he see the sword on Bill, and he said, "Oh Lord, what you got going on?" And Bill said, "What?" And he said, "Did Katie send you over here?" And he said, "No." He said, "But what you got the sword on? Because every time you put it on, you in self destruction mode." And he says, "No, it's just a necklace." He said, "No, it's not." And so Bill started having a pity party talking about, there was Justin who did him dirty, Katie, Brooke, and Liam just told him, he says, everybody knew Katie and I were going to be back together, but now she's with Carter. He said, "Well, I mean, how long did you want listen, I'm about to paraphrase this." He said, "How long did you want Katie to wait on you?" He said, "I wanted her to wait until Brooke knew what she was going to do. But now she's not back with Ridge, but she might as well be back with Ridge because we all know that when he comes back, if he tells her, 'Come on home,' then she going to run on over there to him." He said, "So I lost my chance with Brooke. And so I went to my backup playing Katie because she always just supposed to be there waiting in the sides. She was supposed to be there waiting on me, and she told me she don't want to wait on me anymore." And so he said, "So she betrayed me, Brooke became," because everybody know I was either gonna be with Katie or Brooke." And Liam said, "Well, you can't have them both. That's not fair. You can't have them both." And he said, "Why not?" That's what I heard. He said, "Why not? Why can't I have Katie if Brooke don't want me?" I said, "Baby, because Katie said she's not gonna be your second best anymore. She said she's done playing second fiddle. Ta-da-da-da, ta-da-da-da-da. She's done with it. She don't want to be that anymore." And he said, "Well, I want her to be." And I mean, of all people, Carter. I said, "Well, what's wrong with Carter?" He said she wasn't supposed to find nobody else. She was supposed to wait on me to decide I wanted to be with Brooke, and then she could have went on and found someone else. But as soon as Brooke and I didn't work out, or something like that go on, then I need her to be available so that I can run on back over there. I can go back. Y'all, one time I had a friend. Story time. I'm sorry, interrupting. I'm not gonna make it to 8 minutes if I don't. So one time I had a friend, right? And she was involved with this guy, and they had been involved for years. Like, they were high school sweethearts, and they grew up there, and then they kind of separated it because he was he was a garden tool or whatever. But so she got back with him because they did have a child together, and she really wanted to make it work. She wanted a family. You know how it go. So she wanted a family and everything. So she was like in this relationship. They were about to become a family. They were getting a home. They were talking, about marriage. They were trying to be a family again. At least she thought, not knowing that this creep over here used her to co-sign a car for him or whatever, and he telling his family and friends, but he didn't know that she had friends in that circle. Yeah, if something go wrong with one of my other ones, I can always go to Old Faithful. I said, son of a gun. And that's what Bill reminds me of. He says, I could always go home to Old Faithful. She left him alone, and, whenever they see each other, she keeps walking, and he still be trying to hit him. No, she don't have nothing to do with him, as she should not. But anyways, that's what Bill reminds me of. He was looking at Katie like, I always got Old Faithful. But Old Faithful said, no, you don't, because I deserve better. And so Liam trying to talk Bill off this ledge and everything, but Bill won't listen. He not trying to hear it. And so Liam just grabbed him by the arm, and Bill looked at Liam like, And so Liam let him go. It was like, don't be self-destructed him. So then, y'all, we go over here to Katie. We go over here to Deacon, Finn, and Steffi. And they're telling Deacon about Sheila being alive. And Deacon, he like, no, it can't be possible. But they break it all down for him that it wasn't enough evidence at the scene to say that Sheila died. Everything was too small of an amount. And they said the toe cutting was too clean. So I'm not going to hold you long. They tell him, did you have something to do with this? Because Sheila, you the only friend that she has. So were you involved in this in any kind of way? And he was like, what? Me? No. And they were like, because when she came back to town last time, y'all were, we saw her with you. And he was like, what? And they was like, y'all was something. And he said, she's a hard person to say no to. But Sheila, no, I don't have anything to do with that. I'm not involved in it. And Steffi and them are just like, because they're not trying to accuse him of nothing now. They're just saying, like, if you know, or if you helped, or if you did anything, if you just let us know, because Sheila's dangerous. That's all they want. They're not trying to blame him. They're not trying to go to cops. They're not trying to get him in trouble. They just want to know. And Deacon still didn't let him know because, he been letting Sheila live there. I mean, really, he didn't have nothing to do with Sheila doing that. Now, where she went afterwards, yeah, he was involved in that. Hey, mama. Whew. But he was involved in that. But so anyways, they try to tell him, and then he finally eases on over to the door and everything. Because they were like, we realize, because they see that he's shocked. But Deacon is shocked that they found out. He's not shocked about knowing. But anyways, they finally leave. And then Deacon is looking at the door. He doesn't say anything. He's just looking like, oh my God. Because he already realizes he should have left Sheila alone earlier than what he did. And that was The Bold and the Beautiful today, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you tomorrow for an all new episode of What Happened on the Soap, The Bold and the Beautiful edition. Don't forget, I will be going live on Friday, December the 9th, 2022. It will be 7 Eastern, 6 Central, 4 o'clock on the West Coast. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Goodbye.